Hi and smiles everyone, and welcome. So today we're going to work with our napkin covered music paper, and we're going to make a journal cover out of it. So I have Mod Podged the top of it to protect it so it is good and protected, and we'll go from there. And now what I'm going to do, I found this fabric here that matches really good to the bluish kind of greens that is here and here type of thing, and I thought that would match really well. And the reason I'm doing this is just to give the cover a little bit more strength, I decided, because I did like the music paper on the back of the cover, but I decided maybe I'll put some music paper throughout the book to coordinate that music paper on the front cover that we're seeing through the napkin. But I felt the cover needed a little more strength, so that's why I'm going to do it that way. So all I'm doing is I am just going to sew around the full cover here. I'm going to zigzag around it. So I'm not going to make you watch that or anything. So I will get that done, and then I will be right back. Give me a couple seconds and I'll be back. I'm back, everyone. So I got that all sewed on the inside cover. So we're going to go on from here. Loving how this feels. It's very supple and very flexible, as you can see. So what I want to do next, I will show you how I did this. I made this heart, and I made it up with buttons on top, as you can see. So I want to put that right on the cover there. I think that will be so cute, and with the purple lilac background to this heart, it matches the cover really well. And basically I'm going to show you how I did this. It's pretty easy. I just took a piece of paper and I made a paper heart, and then I used it to cut out the fabric. And to make a paper heart, it is really easy to do. I'll just show you how to do that. So all I did was fold it in half, and then you take a pen or a pencil and you draw half a heart. So that's all I did was and make sure that where you folded it is where you start, and then you just come around and make half a heart. And then from there you would cut it out, just like I did this one, and you have yourself a lovely little heart. And then, like I said, I cut it out of the fabric. Now, what I used to put the buttons on, I used my E6000 because it is really strong, right? The other option is you could certainly sew each of the buttons on, and that would look really cute too, I think. But I decided to use my E6000 for this. So I want to put that there. And then what I want to do, I think, is I really like this fabric. It's got a tinge of purple throughout it. It's a very different color, and I really like it on here. So I want to put this around the edge. I think I'll put it around the whole, every edge of it. So I'm going to just get this glued on, is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to glue it on with my E6000. I'm going to glue everything on with E6000 because it's covered with Mod Podge. Tacky glue may work, but since it is a cover, I just want to make sure that it is very, very secure. So that's why I'm going to use my E6000 on this instead of Fabri-Tac even. Well, and I'm out of Fabri-Tac anyway, so I'm sure you you could possibly use Fabri-Tac, but I'm just feeling more comfortable using this just because it is such a strong glue, and it's meant for all materials, really. And I don't think it'll come off at all using this. And you could put your buttons on with a hot glue gun, but again, I'm a little fearful of that because hot glue doesn't always have the stability to, well, it doesn't always stay on well, especially on a cover of a book, because you're going to be opening and closing it all the time. So I really don't recommend using hot glue for this. Okay, that should secure it very, very well on our book cover here. And I just am really liking this napkin and how it's turning out. Like the Mod Podge, it was excellent on top, and it gives it kind of a nice feel. I was a little worried that it might, I'm going to bring that down just a tad so we can put our lace on the top here. See, I want to put it on the book that far, so let's just bring it down a tad bit more. There. Anyways, I was saying the Mod Podge, I was a little bit worried that it might be sticky, and it's not sticky at all. So that is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this here. And I think I'm just going to keep using my E6000 like I said, and I'm going to put a bead of it along the top here. Well, or should I, just one second, I think, because I'm going to put it all the way, I want to see how to layer it first, whether I want to put it on like this, or whether I want to put it on like this. And I'm already seeing that I think I like this better. I think that looks much better. So let's do both sides first. We'll get our lace on both sides first. Okay, so we'll just cut another length of this one. Is what we'll do. Just like this. And then we'll get those glued on. The other thing is the E6000, it binds right away. So you don't have to worry about moving on, gluing your next one on, and waiting for this to dry at all. Should dry almost, well, it tacks on instantly. It'll take, to fully dry, it'll take a little bit longer. So, let's get this on there. And I'm not going to let it go over the edge too much. That's not what I want. I want it to be on the book, most all of it, right on top of the cover here. And it doesn't matter that it's not coming to the edges, because this, of course, is going to be coming over top of it, right? So it'll just be a little less bulky, is all that's gonna do. I'm just getting this all lined up. It is another warm day here today. I have the fan on, and I hope that it's, you guys aren't really hearing it, but it's almost impossible to be in the craft room without it these days. Okay, so we'll get this one glued on. I hope wherever you are, you're having lovely weather and you're having a great day as well, and you've had time to do some craft. Well, I hope you're crafting with me, actually. It's what I hope you're doing, is crafting along with me. I always find that a day of crafting is a good day. Is how I look at it. Okay. There we go. So there's the two sides. So we'll get this one. Oh, let's just take another length off of this lovely lace. And I'm not even absolutely sure, but I think I got this lace because it's not vintage lace. So I didn't get it thrifting. I think I might have got this off of AliExpress because I've had it for a while. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get it along the top. I think this is gonna look so good. And then I'm going to have to let it dry. I think what I'll do is let it dry overnight before I try to put any signatures or anything inside of it. So with this, I have decided I'm going to make it about the color purple. I've been wanting to do a purple journal, and I have had a request from a subby that they would like, whoops, that's the wrong side. There is a back and front to this lace I've found. Who would like to see a purple themed journal done? So this I thought was the perfect fit for that, to make a purple journal out of this. Just gonna put a little bit on the lace itself here underneath. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'll do the same on this side just to make sure it's nice and secure. And I'll let it dry, and I am pretty well positive it's going to be very well secured, but if it wasn't, I can certainly use my sewing machine and run a stitch down off of this. But I don't think it's going to be necessary at all. Okay, that's the back side of it. And this will dry. E6000 is a clear glue, so it will dry clear. So you won't see the gluing at all when it's all dried. I just love these flowers. Well, I love this whole thing. It's just beautiful. So I'm thinking I'll go through my stash and see what I have Paris related and purple related, and like these are dragonflies, so maybe we'll put some dragonflies in this one. That might be kind of cool too. I have a dragonfly stamp that would make some ephemera or something with it. I think would look really good in this book. Who knows? We will go along and see what we like, and we will go from there. I better put just a tad more here. I was a little lighter on this side with the glue than I was the other side, so I'm going to just put a little bit more along here. Just to give it some extra security. I think that'll be good. There we go. Oh, that looks so nice, I think. Yeah, I don't know if the cover's going to need anything else there other than this here. That's what I'm thinking. That it is, because I don't want to take away from the image too much at all, because it is beautiful. So I'm going to make this into a single signature journal. Is what I think would work really lovely with this. And I think I will do a tie. Not sure yet, but might do a tie closure. But there we go, guys. There is the start of our journal. There's our cover. I think it is turned out really nice. I really like this lace on there. I think it just finishes it off. And this was when I had covered this and showed you in another video how I covered the music paper with the napkin. This was the thought that I was having when I looked at it and thought that would be really nice as a journal cover, and I wanted to try. This is the first time I've done something like this on a journal. So anyways, that is it for today, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day. Don't forget the notification bell down below and let you know when I'm putting up a new video. So you all have a wonderful day and a crafty kind of day. Bye for now.